we are with Liam and Louis from One Direction.
I can't go that high.
That's an
Sorry.
extension of our name.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's how you, I think, recognise yourselves now, surrounded by the screaming.
Oh, Louis.
This is more like a chat with mum and dad, so it's going to be a bit more serious.
Oh really? You're going to start talking about that?
Sorry, Dad and Big Sister.
What's that?
It's going to be one of those sex talks.
No, what we thought we'd do, rather than, like, we know you've done a lot of interviews, we thought, what about if we give you a buzzer? And every time we ask a question that you've been asked, buzz, you hit it, and that's it. You don't have to deal with it.
So the power is in your hands.
All right.
Okay.
There's
this
the buzzer.
is great.
We've set ourselves this challenge, and we are so committed to
Can
it.
we not record a message for the buzzer?
No, just press that play. That's the buzzer.
Here's a demo.
Yeah. Right, so any
it's a
question...
very realistic buzzer.
Well,
I like that.
If you've heard the question,
If I press the play, you can press the imaginable buzzer.
Yeah,
right,
perfect.
and then you don't have to answer. You just go, no, we've been asked that.
But we will need a qualification from you when you say you've had it before. You need to tell us vaguely where, because you can't just, bullshit us and say,
All right.
I'm not sure if I can do that, to be honest.
All right, well, let's test
one
it.
or the other.
Think about whether you've been asked these questions before.
Okay,
First
this
question.
is a test to make sure you understand how to work the buzzer. All right. First question might be, what do you look for in a girlfriend? Okay, you understand the game.
And we've had that before everywhere.
Yes, we know.
Yeah, so there you
That's
go.
why
That
we
question's done.
Okay.
But then you might get
That's not
another
the
question.
That's not the most popular there.
Okay.
No.
What about this? Do people with one brown eye and one green eye freak you out? Oh, he went to Buzz.
I've never met anybody with a brown eye and a green eye before.
I did know someone. I didn't know someone, but someone went to my school who had a brown eye and a green eye.
Was he a lovely fellow?
I just thought it was quite fascinating, to be honest.
Didn't freak you out.
Didn't freak me out. No, I think it's quite cool.
The buzzer stays still.
It's brilliant. You had your finger over it, but you retracted.
I'm sure I'd had that question somewhere before.
Yeah, I thought
Japan,
Okay.
maybe.
All right. I wondered, because I know that
Their hands over the
you
buzzer
are
already.
loving the buzzy. Buzzy. It's
The buzzy.
Sounds Irish.
That's you,
It's a
Joe.
different friend.
Look at buzzy.
That's a grown-up friend. I
wow.
wondered, which one of you lost the shoe?
Me.
Louis.
Liam.
Oh, Jesus.
Buzzer
Do you know
out.
what?
Fair enough. I'm sorry. Liam, you lost a shoe in a crazed screaming frenzy
I wanna know more about the
in
buzzer.
America, I understand. Have you ever thrown a shoe, which is what I use to say have a tantrum?
Have I ever thrown a shoe?
Well, that's a,
You ever thrown a tantrum?
thrown a tantrum.
Had a history.
Had a hissy fit. Can you think?
How long are we talking?
All
Since
right.
I was a kid, or
No, recently.
recently?
Or when was the last time you did?
No, not really. I'm not really a tantrumy guy.
No.
You don't seem like
I
that.
think Louis does sometimes throw some tantrums. Like this morning, we had a tantrum this morning because we found out we're not allowed. We can't go surf. We're not allowed to go. We're not allowed to go surfing, but we haven't got time to go surfing.
We thought we had time to go surfing in Brisbane.
too
and we
Turns out
haven't.
we don't.
Richard.
Right, Richard should be buzzed.
Richard.
No surfing.
Sorry, Richard.
All right. Great.
Louis, can I ask you a question? Since you guys became famous, look at the
messed
pause
up.
of the buzzer. With your mates who aren't in the band, is it now expected that you pay for everything? When you go out for a drink or you go out for dinner, are they like, mate, you're rolling in it, you cover it?
I don't know if it's expected, but I think sometimes with some people it means less.
Yeah,
You know, like
but sometimes
if
you kind of have an expectancy of yourself to pay for certain things. don't you?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a bit weird.
But before, like, if you bought like a drink for like some friends, like not close friends, but some friends, it'd be more of a big deal. Whereas now, I think there is a little bit with certain people, not with close friends, not with best friends, just kind of like if you went on a night out and you saw someone you went to school with.
There's an expectation that you would cover it.
I think a little bit, yeah,
Some
which
friends,
is
yeah.
okay. That's
It's
fine.
okay?
That's all right.
That's all right.
Do you say to them, it's not forever, you know?
I'm quite silly with my money sometimes. I'll just be like, yeah, everyone have a drink.
I tell
Well,
people
which
they
is
can pay me
lovely.
back when they're 50.
That's
Yeah.
lovely. How old is too old for you?
Do you know we have been asked that before?
Buzz
me
I'll
out.
buzz it.
Yeah.
But I think we
out.
should still answer it because it's a good question.
Who asked you
Thanks.
first? Who asked
I think
you
we've been
first?
asked probably. I think it was around the time.
Yeah, around the time
Yeah.
Of what?
Of Harry's little fling.
Yes,
Right.
she was.
Around the time of
how
Caroline.
old was she? Was.
I can't remember exactly.
But answer. You've
But in
overridden the buzzer.
particular, how old's too old? I've always been quite sure about this, that we're young lads, and the idea of you can date older women when you're older But when you're older, you can't really get away with
No.
dating 19,
Creepy.
18-year-olds. Correct?
You missed him making you go away.
Forget Marco for a
Sorry,
second. Bloody
you're
hell.
so funny.
So
Yeah, no, I
you're
suppose,
saying
but-
then, at this age, you think you should stick to around your
Give
teen,
us a number.
you know?
Give us a number.
For me,
Yes.
Under 25.
yeah, like for me, probably like 23, 24.
Right. Liam, you're saying under 25. You've given yourself an extra year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're reasonable answers.
Right.
Well done. Although I'm sorry that you buzzed me out. That's disappointing.
I'm sorry,
That's
Tim.
okay.
I'm sorry, Tim.
Yeah.
Can't win them all.
Liam, I don't know how well known it is, and this is not the question, but you've got kidney issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well known.
Is that light beer for you when you're out with the boys?
I don't really drink, to be honest with you. I don't like drink either. It
Right.
tastes horrible, so
Okay.
I haven't grown up
You
yet.
should buzz him because I read you answer that question in another interview.
Well, he'll do the buzzer
But
thing.
he said that wasn't a question.
He said, "Is it light beer for me?"
Has he been asked about light beer before?
No.
No, I don't.
All right,
I don't really,
okay,
I don't really
I'll pay
drink.
that.
I'm not really
Okay,
a
then.
Let's
drinker,
not-
man.
I
In
sense
that
competition
case-
between you two here.
Furthermore to
Really?
that question, we know now that Liam has one kidney. Louis, what is the worst illness or injury you have suffered?
I'll tell you about the worst. Actually, I haven't asked this question either, so that's good. I was playing football. Ball came to me, turned away with the ball. With the knee I turned away with, someone slid right into me as I was turning. My knee went the opposite way to my body and tore some ligaments in my knee, and that was, I thought I broke my leg. It was horrid. Horrid.
End to
But-
your footy career.
Did you
there.
get sent off or?
Do you know what? I'd just been made the captain of my school team, and we were training for the first game. It's,
Devastating.
Did you get sent off the other guy or?
No, because it was just training.
Oh,
it was
that's
someone
terrible.
of
Why
our
would
own
you do that in
team.
Training.
He's
Right.
dead now.
Right.
He got buzzed out.
Yeah.
How many times a week, if at all, do you speak with Simon Cowell? Oh, you've been asked that.
Loads, yeah. That's probably one of the most common.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody,
really?
everybody
I don't
loves
know.
that
Okay,
question.
all right.
That's that question, yeah.
Well,
You
no,
wanna
don't
answer?
answer
No,
that.
no.
Don't answer that.
No, I need to be punished.
Yeah.
Do not
This is
answer.
great. I wish all interviews like this.
Okay.
So much interesting.
We are a fair way from those girls outside in the street there, and we can hear them screaming all the way in here. Have you checked to make sure that you are not suffering permanent hearing loss?
Do you know what's funny? Every time you ask a question, you have to keep clearing it up with us before we press the buzzer. You're like, no, not this. Not this,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
that,
yeah.
this.
But you
We
buzzed
don't want
me.
any preemptive
You're going to
strikes.
buzz me.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
okay.
You were doing so well.
Well, I do my best. That's
Okay.
all I can.
Liam, I read that more recently you embarrassed your mother by revealing that she farted.
That was Harry, actually, yeah.
Oh, it was Harry?
Yeah.
Harry about Liam's mum, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
like my
He
mum.
revealed it about
Oh.
your mum. I thought
Yeah.
you did.
Oh, that's nasty.
Right. Would you,
fart or
would
the
you
stuff?
now,
Possibly both.
as a mature man, fart in front of your mother?
Yeah, I would. But my mum's always like, she'll like tell us off. Say if in my house one of us farted, she'd be like, oh, start moaning about it. So then the one time that she farted and we heard it, we were like, way. So it was one of those situations.
But when you're a kid,
One
you
of
do it.
those
But you'd still do it now at your age in front of your mum.
Yeah, why not?
You are the two in the group that have girlfriends.
Are you going to ask if we'd fart in front of girlfriends?
Yeah. Oh,
I-
are you going to buzz me
I-
out?
No,
Oh.
no, but I actually think you get to a stage in a relationship where you get past the holding the wind in and
Yes.
getting stomachache
Yeah.
because,
So-
geez, I've been there and it's not good.
So you're
You
at
have
that
to let
point
him out.
then, in
I've
that
never farted
relationship
in front
now,
of him.
where you.
But he doesn't fart in front of Danielle.
In 16 months.
How long
I've
have you
never
been?
farted.
About 6 months, so.
Wow.
There you go.
You're up
But I was farting pretty early.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I was an early bloomer.
Right. I'm worried about Liam hitting the ceiling on a long date one night.
Well,
You
it must be
clearly
like
don't-
as soon as Danielle goes, he's just like.
You clearly don't live together with Danielle at this stage. Like, you know, once you live together, you have to just fart.
You have
'Cause
to
obviously,
fart.
Yeah, you're in. My husband thinks you die if you don't fart. Excuse me, I'm emotional about it.
She's close to death.
Very funny.
You mentioned that you were captain of your soccer team before your big injury. Now that you guys sing and dance for a living, did you have sporting dreams like most young men do?
I loved football, soccer.
Right.
But actually, since I started singing, I would always have preferred to have been a singer, a performer, as opposed to a footballer.
Do you still follow it though?
Yeah, in fact, I just watched the Manchester United and the Aston Villa highlights this morning. It was a good game.